This phone's gonna die any second, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, he asked me to call you. I got out late from jiu-jitsu class, so
You know what?
I got late. I got out late out of jiu-jitsu class, so I'm sorry I didn't call you earlier.
Did you tell your whatchamacallit, your what do you call that? Your taste saw, not taste saw. What the hell do you call it?
We 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 call them coaches. We don't call them senseis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a coach.
Yeah, coach, professor. That's what they call the older guys. But yeah,
Now you tell the coach that we need some help.
I got a couple of footlocks in today, so I felt good about myself. Got two toe holds and a triangle in sparring, so that's all right.
Yeah, but did you tell the coach we need some help here? We need some army men, army people.
Against, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to full on battle, huh?
I don't know. Every little bit helps, right? I mean, just one person, just two people, three people, four. They got an
Yeah.
army. Get an army also.
Yeah, we don't got them. We gotta find like anti mercs, you know. So did you want?
Uh,
Oh, good.
I don't know. Just I'm just saying, just I didn't know if you told your teacher, hey, we need we need some help.
Oh, we were
Anyway,
working.
I'm not. Look. I try to find humor in when I get like this. I try to find humor in
Yeah.
whatever to try, because if not, I go out and do something. Go
You
out and
got.
do something. Anyway, it's getting back in the house here. I'm just I'm drained.
Yeah.
I'm also drained.
Yeah.
So
It's not good.
I'm just. If you think about this can make you sick.
Yeah, it's happened to me,
You think
George.
about this shit, it can make you fucking sick.
It happened to me, George. It just everything just um. It's just everything falls on you.
Well, no, it doesn't have to follow me. I don't have to be. I don't have to let it. I don't. Without the connection, without them getting a hold of me, then that's half of the damn. That's a loss for them. If they can't get a hold of me, if they can't attack me, that's a major loss for them.
Yeah.
If the bear shits in the forest, did he really shit?
Mhm.
The bear took a shit in the forest, and he really did a shit. Did anybody really know about it?
I don't know.
That's the way to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just gonna get worse though. They're just gonna keep piling on.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna allow. This comes in the mail tomorrow. I'm not gonna do a damn thing with it. And, until about maybe. I mean, I don't have to do. I don't have to jump.
Yeah.
What they want me to do is jump. Don't have to do that. Nobody gives me ultimatums. Nobody tells me what to do.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, you got to go based on what the court, you know what I mean, what the law
Well,
says.
no, because I could turn the lights off,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't know what the fuck happened. They'd say what? Turn the lights off altogether. They'd say what?
Yeah, that would really blow their minds.
Then I can turn it right back on again.
You mean like pull the lawsuit then to reopen it?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't want it back in that. I don't want it back in that damn. See, look, what the fucking problem is, if I knew where this judge was going to do, I would tell the bank to go fuck themselves. I'm keeping this house. And that's what I really want to fucking tell the damn bank is go fuck themselves.
Mhm.
But I can't do that.
Yeah, because they hold a lot of cards.
So I don't know what to fucking do.
Yeah.
I don't know what to fucking do. I mean, this is home. You know, this has been fucking home forever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know of another home. This has been home for me forever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think I would even know what another home would look like.
Yeah. That's
Where I grew up in.
That's traumatic. I don't know. I mean, I went through some shit, but never like that, you know? Like, obviously, this seems like it's more than just a house for you.
Yeah, it's where I've fucked so many damn women. It's where I've been around. It's been where I've had so many damn women. I've fucked so many women in here. I've
Yeah.
had people, seen people, you know, and you know, in my solitude, if you know, either look at some Playboys and do and do whatever I want to do with the Playboys, you know, whatever. My fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
It's been my fucking house. It's been my refuge. It's been my fucking home.
Yeah.
It's been my castle. Refuge and castle. My credit is shot to hell. I'm not living in the goddamn slums. I'm not going to live in the goddamn slums. It's not going to happen. Credit shot to hell. I can't get my own. I can't get another place. Rent's too fucking high. Not living in a fucking hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Not going to do that. I'm not going to live in a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to live with a stranger.
Yeah.
I'm not going to live with a complete stranger. So, you know, it seems like that everything goes in storage. And, you know, I'm not living out. You see, that's just it. Then what do you do?
Yeah.
Put everything in storage and live in storage, right?
If they don't find out,
they got cameras there, so they'll find out.
Yeah.
Live in the storage unit.
What about like Kevin?
No, I don't do good with people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want someone like, well, I mean, maybe I would, but I didn't like to have people living with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some fucking deadbeats, losers. I mean, fucking deadbeats living with me. I don't want people living with me, so much less me wanting to live with someone else. I want to be able to fucking, you know, I mean, I got to pay for storage and I got to pay for a place. Now, granted, the only caveat, the only good thing about all of this is that, you know, it's not in my name. I don't have to put anything in my name if I live with somewhere, and I have a fucking room, and you know, as long as they get fucked there, they get their money every month, and I can do what I damn please.
Mm-hmm.
In a matter of speaking.
Yeah.
I'm not living with potheads.
Right.
I'm not living with potheads. I'm not living with some fucking, you know, where I've got, you know, I'm a 50-year-old man. I'm going to be told where I come and what I do. See, that's just it.
Yeah, and a lot of those roommates, they're gonna be guys under 30 looking for just someone else to cover the cost of living.
And I don't think I'm. You know, look, listen. They don't want to do their own thing, but I'm not living in a pot house. I'm not going. Mm-hmm. Actually, if you want to get technical about it, that's probably the way to invest money right now is fucking pot. You invest money in pot when it becomes legal. Mm-hmm. Is it legal in Massachusetts?
No, it's they're trying to pass it. The problem is it's not the states that's the problem. It's illegal on a federal level. So a lot of these companies really struggle with where they're going to bank and stuff. So they're
it's going to be governed like alcohol. What I'm saying is, it's the time to make money. Mm-hmm. There's times and trends and times. You make the money when it becomes legal. Then that's when you start save up some money maybe and invest into a pot shop.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a pot shop and say, hey, have you been taking pot? You're under arrest for taking pot and driving.
Right.
You know, same laws as alcohol. You can have pot, but you can't be potting and driving.
True.
So, no, that's just the way. That's the way that should go down. Yeah, there's a girl I could live with, and I just one girl that I could probably live with, and I don't want to fucking do that because then I mean, then I'm forced to fuck her, and I'm forced to hold a relationship where goddamn it, I want to look around.
Yeah, force, George. I mean, you don't get, she hot? Is she good looking at least?
So what?
Is she good looking at least?
What do you think?
Well, yeah. So then just live with her, fucker.
The women that I associate with, the women that I've
Well,
been around.
what I'm saying, well then, George, maybe that's not too bad. Every night you go to bed with her, you just get a free room, fuck her, and go to bed every night.
But I don't want. I know it. For years and years, I have been my own man. So if I want to fuck somebody and be with someone and fuck with them, I could do that. And when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Yeah.
And I call the shot.
Well, what about take it?
I call the shot.
Well, George, maybe you can just get a free ride and get some free love, and just enjoy it.
I'm just saying that being the kind person of the woman paying, on her, and then I'm being told that I can do this and can't do that, and kind of like being put in a box, being put in a fucking box. That's what I don't like that. I mean, I like to be the one to be the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, George, that might not be the worst option though. Free rent
No.
for some sex.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I
Just save your money. Use that money on rent for condoms.
yeah. Well, that's somewhere too. I don't know. And I got this dog. I got to worry about what do this. I mean, I don't want to put him through this shit.
Yeah.
He's not going to know what the fuck the hell happened. He's going to like, what the fuck? Where are we at?
Yeah.
I don't want to put that dog there. That dog is going to go through more transition. So, I've got I said after my other dog died, I went to have another dog, and this roommate brings in two damn dogs.
Yeah.
Little did I know that they would end up being mine.
Yeah.
So I didn't want another dog. After I lost my other dog, I said, "Fuck this! I can't lose another dog. I can't do this again."
Yeah. You get too attached.
Huh?
You get attached.
That's right. And so then, this dog, I mean, shit. I mean, these two dogs, and the other dog is aggressive as shit, and it bit his tail. I had to take him to the shelter.
Yeah.
This dog, I said, fuck it. And he got out of jail. I said, well, I want my animals back. I said, well, guess what? One is in the shelter, and the other one I'm keeping. So what do you mean? I said, what do you mean what I mean? You've been in jail for fucking 6 months? You want the other dog? He's in the shelter.
Mm-hmm.
The beagle, I'm keeping. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's
It's a lot of crazy shit, George.
I'm not going to fucking tremble.
No.
I'm not going to tremble for these people. I'm not going to lose my mind. I'm not going to lose my time is precious. My fucking quality time of life is precious. I'm not going to let them control me. They're not going to ruin my life. They're not going to control me. They're not going to fucking fuck my life up. They're not going to. I mean, I'm not going to let them fuck with me. I'm just, I mean, Kevin's right. I mean, you got to fucking ignore them, but
yeah,
sometimes you can't.
Yeah, I mean, George, I mean, at this point, you might just need to just do that. Just let it go, and most of them will go away. I really believe that. Most of mine went away.
But what did you? So you hid. What kind of life is that?
I didn't hide, George. Basically, I had to start over. So I lived with my brother for about a year, and I just didn't answer them, and they just got bored with it. You know, they get bored, and occasionally I'll get some, you know, some punk who finds my video out and will call me up and we'll talk for a few minutes, and I'll just hang up on him. And he never calls. He'll call back a few times, and I ignore it. He never comes back.
Supposedly, Marty, supposedly Marty had said that you had an 800 number.
I did. Well, that was my business number, and that was how I lost a lot of money at first. Um, I mean, not as much as the internet likes to say, but I lost a lot of money because they would just call that, and I would answer it thinking that it was my, you know, customers, and it would be customers. But I would
Right.
also, you know, you answer your call, you know, hey, is my computer working? You know, I do some recovery work for them. And then, you know, you're on the phone, and then your phone rings and it's some asshole. Then you hang up and you keep getting answer, you know, 20 calls in a row are bullshit. You know, I'm getting annoyed and agitated. I answer the phone kind of annoyed or mean, and it's a customer. You know, that's what they did. And with the 800 numbers, they charge you, you know, there was a toll-free number because this was, you know, 10 years ago. When not a lot of people had, you know, long distance, and the way my state is, it's a small state, so people from Connecticut would come in and other states would visit. So I wanted that. So it just burned up my, you know, it was a huge loss.
Well, wait. So having a toll-free number, you had to pay for it.
Yeah. And it's only so many hours. You get so many minutes that are free for the customer. So they would just keep calling on that to the point where it's like I couldn't distinguish who was a customer and who wasn't.
Right. Yeah, you know, and so the old adage is, what makes your enemy tick? So you think for a second, what makes your enemy tick and what makes them do what they do? And you know where I'm going to go with this, don't you?
Go ahead.
Mental illness.
Yeah, but I thought that too. I mean, some of them are. Don't get me wrong, George. Some of these guys are crazy.
Mental illness.
Yeah, it's some of them are. I mean, some of mine
And when I
were.
say that I'm narcissistic. This fucking homegrown character is narcissistic.
He's got other issues than that.
He's got some deep-rooted issues.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's got. I mean,
Narcissistic
he's got
and fucking.
he's got probably PTSD and other mental, you know, things from his combat days.
You know, he's like a fucking wannabe Hitler.
Yeah.
Wannabe Hitler. You know what ended up happening to Hitler, don't you?
Yeah, he married Eva Braun, committed suicide in a bunker before the
That's right.
Russians invaded. Or he's still alive, or he lived until the 1970s in Argentina, either one of those.
Well, no, he took his life.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He took his life.
Yeah, and the Russians got his skull.
So, I mean, well, I don't know about all that. The Russians got his skull.
Yeah, that's always been the conspiracy that like the Russians have part maybe yeah, sort of his skull, but that was never confirmed. It's always been like one of those
The
conspiracies.
Russians got his skull. Okay.
Yeah, that's always been the story that like they found his bunker with Eva Braun and
That's insane.
yeah. But the West, you know, the Allies, rest like the U.S., British, French, they never were able to see that or whatever. So that's why there's always been a conspiracy theory that he went to like you know, Argentina or Brazil and was living there with like the other rat line. What is it? The rat lines up.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't know about all. You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of insane. Uh, I don't know. I'm thinking to myself, you know, like, damn. I mean, it's just, I mean, what in the hell? What do these people resort to? Fucking just fuckery,
Yeah.
just buffoonery.
It's funny for him. That's the problem, George.
This
But you got to
resort of
stop giving
fuckery
them.
and buffoonery.
You just got to stop giving them an audience, and that's probably that's part of the problem is that you give them an audience, and that gives them power. You know, and this lawsuit just draws them more into it. You know, a lot of them feel like they're crusading for speech and other things.
I'll guarantee you, if I dropped the lawsuit, they'd still be it.
I think a lot of them would go away. And if you drop the lawsuit and just stop, like, and just kind of disappear, not disappeared, that's a bad word, but just stop worrying about what they're saying and just blow them off, just not fight with them, they'll start falling
When
apart.
you Google my name, you see a bunch of buffoonery.
Obviously, yeah.
You Google my fucking name, you see a bunch of shit. Buffoonery. My reputation is ruined.
I know. So is
My
mine, George.
reputation is ruined.
Google Chris Perron. You'll see a lot of bad shit about me, too.
Doesn't have to be that. Did you ask for that? No.
No.
Did I ask for it? I did a TV show,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
Did you ask for that? No. Did I ask for it? I did a TV show, yes, but I didn't ask for that.
Mm-hmm.
Mental fucking illness. Mental fucking illness is what it is. Mental illness. Oh, a lot of these trolls, they're successful and successful my ass. A lot of these trolls are successful. They're successful my ass. They have way too much time on their hands.
Yeah. But again, this
way
is the
too
thing
much
that I
time
didn't
on their
realize is that it's not just, you know, you think you say that they have a lot of time. Well, yeah, they do, but you've also
Way
got.
too much time on their hands.
But what I'm saying is,
Way too much time on their hands. This motherfucker is an entertainment attorney. What the fuck is he doing fucking calling me
because he probably
for 4 fucking hours?
Well, his job. I mean, like he probably works from home or in a nice office that he can play on his computer all day and fuck with you all day while he's in, you know, his office doing work, and then, you know, he just pulls up his computer and while he's working, you know, he's not tied to his, you know, he's not tied to his work because, you know, he's got clients and he can do his own thing. He probably works, you know, whatever hours he wants. That's a lot of them do.
And entertainment attorney might add, he might know about the law, but he's no entertainment attorney. And he's certainly no United States attorney.
Right, but even if he's not, like, he obviously has a good job, whatever he really does, whether he's an attorney or not.
He's not. Now, what he does is fucking. Well, we know what he did.
Yeah. So he probably does military contracting and like consulting. So he probably interacts and talks to people all day on the computer and liaisons and gives advice. And while he's doing that, he's got a browser up with his Carl Jenkins account and fucking with you.
Well, the internet, the people that are shit about it. Stop. The Johannesburg police force need to know because they take that serious, don't they? Right?
The internet providers do, yeah, but I don't know what their justice system is like.
The Johannesburg Police Department or the internet providers take that pretty damn serious.
The internet providers can, but I don't really know what their legal system's like. I don't know if it's stricter or, you know, looser. I don't know.
It's Tetron or Telecom?
Telecom something SA. Telecom SA.
Not Tetron, but Telecom.
Yeah, let me just double check that. Telecom SA Limited.
So they're fucking giving me a lot of stink about the guy from Kenya when this motherfucker lives in fucking Johannesburg.
Yeah, but there's a big difference between South Africa and Kenya, George. It's very different culturally. South Africa has got some really industrialized areas. I mean, it in some parts it's actually a first world country. There's some cities that are like that's where you know, like Elon Musk and those kind of people are from. There's some really, you know, nice areas of that country. In
South Africa.
Yeah.
So you give me a hard time about that when fucking, you know, I mean, of course, the guys in Kenya gives me a hard time about that when he's in Johannesburg. Well, I mean, what? What's the difference?
There's a big difference between Kenya and South Africa, George. It's like comparing, like, Japan to Tibet or the UAE to cut to like Afghanistan. There's a huge
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never been. Don't plan to go.
yeah.
So this fucker thinks that he can just whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Says he's in Sweden.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break. And he's in Sweden already. He's in Sweden. Right?
That's where he claimed.
Give me a fucking break.
But he's never denied though South Africa though. Have you noticed that?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's intimidated by you. You know that, don't you?
I think he is. I've always thought that.
He's intimidated by you because because you have the access of getting into his world.
I've gotten more on him than anybody has combined in 2 months.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm paranoid. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm paranoid about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand that I don't, it's just, I want fucking peace.
Yeah.
I mean, I want fucking peace of mind. If I take away this troll situation and I alleviate this troll situation altogether from the picture, I'm still fucking going through a lot of shit.
Yeah. But
and
then,
mind you now, I had $500,000.
Yeah.
Okay? And I went through that like fucking candy. I had $500,000 fucking dollars, man. And I went through that in 7 years.
That's nice.
7 fucking years. And it's just, I can't fucking bring it back.
Yeah.
That is a hell within itself. My father, is cursing me. My father, knew, I mean, it's just the whole situation. I go back in time. And, hold on a second. What is this?
Yeah.
Hold on. What the fuck just happened here? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Right. So my father is probably cursing me and said, "Damn it, boy, what did you do?
Yeah.
What the hell did you do?" And, I fucking fucked up. I mean, I fucked up. I put a mortgage on this damn house, and I fucked up. I had the life of fucking Riley.
Mm-hmm.
I did and came as I want, and I had all the fucking pussy you could fucking think of. I had fucking pussy more than you could fucking think of, living a life of a fucking king. God damn it, it just fucks with you.
Yeah. George, can I say
At least
something?
I have, huh?
George, can I say something? Maybe
Go ahead.
just look for the future, man. Think about what you want to do like long term. I mean, you can't be dwelling on the past. The past is the past. You gotta say, you know what? I fucked up. I regret it, but you know what? I got a lot of life to live. And these trolls are not
I
gonna.
feel like my life. I mean, yeah, I do have a lot of life to live. I do have a lot of life to live, and I'm going to do it. I just feel so goddamn numb. I feel like a fucking ton of bricks have fallen on me.
You just got.
Because I want to save my father's reputation. Just because I want to be left the fuck alone. Just because I do a TV show that I enjoy doing, and these mentally ill fucking beta cocks want to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Just because I do something that I love to do, just because I want to protect my father's name, and he's got these beta fucking cocks that just want to everything.
Yeah. Well, George, you should do your show and try to I mean, like, YouTube has a lot of opportunities. I mean, have you ever really just thought about maybe doing your show on YouTube and trying to monetize that? And, people always say, I mean, I'd watch your videos and I read all the stuff, and like, a lot of people do get a kick out of you fucking with the prank callers. Did you ever think about maybe just letting the people try to call in and get the better of you, and you tell them off? You could probably get a pretty damn good following on YouTube.
That's not what you meant to see. That's like you and like others. You all miss it. You miss it. You miss it. Kevin and I together are pretty fucking hilarious. Am I just saying that out of vain, or are you seeing what I'm saying, or you agree with what these trolls are saying?
George, I'm not. Whatever you want to do is the best, but I mean, there's a lot of money in that. If you love doing what you do, then do it for some money. Do what you want to do and have fun. And there's a lot of people that would love to try to get the better of you and put them in your place. I mean,
right. But Chris, it's not about that. Damn it. See, why do I got to keep telling everybody this shit, and then the people don't get it?
Yeah. Well, you can do both.
It's not about them. It's not about that. What Kevin and I do is fucking hilarious. The ebb and fucking flow. As I ought to give a fucking quiz to these goddamn trolls. I ought to give a quiz to these goddamn trolls and have them recite what was said out of that documentary. I mean, be honest. Am I? Is it out of vanity here, or do you see what I'm saying, or what? Or I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You heard of me through.
I heard of you through a post with my name on it on the Facebook group.
You heard of me through posts.
One of the trolls compared you to me, and that's how I found out about you.
Which troll was that?
I don't remember. This was months ago, George. Months ago, before I messaged you the first time.
Okay.
And I just, I saw what they were doing to you, and I just, watched your videos and did my research on you and reached out to you. That's kind of what I decided.
All right. And unbeknownst to them, let's be real about it. How did they connect? How did they connect the dots? No, say Chris.
What's that?
How did they connect the dots that we were talking?
Somebody.
Don't say Chris.
I won't say Kristen, but somebody leaked it. I don't know. I really don't now.
Who?
I don't know.
Who the hell?
Maybe it's my trolls. I don't know. My old trolls. I don't know.
I can't believe that Mr. Blonde, what's his fucking name?
That's
Mr.
his
Blondie?
name. That's it. Blonde. Mr. Blonde.
Mr. Blondie. Mr. Blonde?
Yep.
Is half the way demonstrative as fucking Mark. Am I missing something here?
They're different, but he fucked with me a lot though. He went out. I mean, he was like Marty. He was foreign, so he had no restrictions.
What is demonstrative and in your face like Marty tries to do?
He would call me with robot voices. He'd call me with soundboards. He'd call me with his real voice. He'd run auto dialers to just keep running and just constantly calling nonstop, so I had to turn my phone off.
Okay, so again, you didn't hide out, but I'm trying to understand what made them stop.
I just stopped interacting with them. I made the trolling not fun for them. That's the best thing I did.
Okay.
And it wasn't fun for them. I would just hang up. I literally, at first I just couldn't do it because my business it affected my business. Once my business went under, I didn't that's why I couldn't let go, was I had to run a business. But once I lost the business, they still tried to fuck with me, but I let it go once my business was under. I didn't interact with them. I just hung up and just let it, just stop interacting with them. And they got bored and they moved on to other people.
Yeah, but it took a while, right?
I mean, honestly, not. I'm within 6 months. I was getting nothing. I stopped, changing my email and just said, you know what, I got better things to do. Moved on and started over, and now I'm doing better. I'm actually making more money today than I did 10 years ago in my business.
Right.
Less stress. No, I work at my own hours. I'm not working 12, 13, 14 hours a day running a business. It's not coming out of my pocket. I have vacation time. I travel a little bit. It's nice.
Well, you're in a better spot than I am.
Yeah. But, I hit rock bottom, George, and I just moved on. It motivated me. It motivated me, George, to show them that I can do better than them. I can do better without them, and I'm doing way better without them. I don't need them. I'm not going to let what they say control me. It's not going to let people fuck with me, and I didn't let them. And now I'm much more happier. I mean, I get angry, but not nearly as angry as I used to be.
I don't want my father's name fucking muddled. It already has been. I want to clean it up. I don't want my show associated with them. That's the difference. You didn't have a TV show. I do.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to turn it off because you changed venues. With me, like I said, I have a TV show, and I'm not going to give that up. And that's the problem. And they start attacking my father's name. They're attacking me because we are the same name, and I don't want that association, and I want it removed. And so it's like pulling gray hairs. You pull 6 gray hairs, you get 7 more.
Right.
You pull 20 gray hairs, you get 50 more. How do you fucking combat that?
I don't know, George. I mean, I would say, I wish you, I mean, I'm giving you my story. That's the best advice I can give you. It worked for me.
Dude, I don't believe in talking to shrinks and paying, fucking hard-earned money to talk to a shrink when they just tell you when they're fucking fucked up themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong.
I mean, my group helps me. I don't. It just, we talk every couple of days, and we just, we talk about our problems.
Have you opened up to them about this shit?
Yeah, they know. I mean, it's literally it's people. It's only like 4 people. I mean, they're not all internet people, but they're people who were physical and mental abuse and other things, and we just talk about the struggles, and I'm good. It's almost like therapy, like not organized therapy, but it's like it makes me feel good, knowing that I'm beat that. It's people like myself who've overcome things. That's the best. We overcame a struggle, and now we're in a better place.
What size man are you? You're about what, 6 foot tall, 5'10"?
I'm 6'1", about 215.
You're 6'1", about 215.
Mm-hmm.
So other than your martial arts, you work out?
I do a little bit. I don't really like it though. I prefer just being active and sparring and doing something more.
And you've been doing this for how long?
About 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
So in the 2.5 years you've been doing it, you notice a change.
I'm a totally different person. It's been the best thing physically for me.
You notice change, and you're more sure of who you are.
Oh my God, I've lost around 20 pounds, plus muscle, muscle mass increased.
How old are you?
50, 56.
Oh man, shit, you're Kevin's age.
Yeah.
You're an old fart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here I thought I was an old fart.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, I mean, you're almost at 60, man. I mean,
Yeah.
does that kind of scare you a little bit? I mean, longevity?
Because I do something I like to do. I'm able
Right,
to
no,
go.
but what I'm saying is, okay, I understand you do something you like to do, but doesn't death kind of scare you a little bit?
It's gonna happen to
Scares
me.
the fuck out of me.
But the way I look at it is, I'm healthy, physically and mentally. I'm doing okay now. I'm not worried about it.
What I'm saying is, you could be in your car and you can get. I'm
Everybody
not trying
can.
to be more. No, I'm telling you, and I have road rage myself. Oh God, you don't know. With someone, you know how people are trying to race you, they want to fucking race
Yeah.
you, or whatever. They pass. When the one thing that pisses me off, I mean, really pisses me off, is when someone passes me on the right side, and I'm going the fucking speed limit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you just don't know the road rage. The road rage I have. When someone passes me on the right side and I'm going the fucking speed limit, when I'm going the fucking speed limit and I'm being passed, oh God, that pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've had that happen to you.
I
Have you had
mean,
that happen to
whatever. I
you?
mean, it happens to everybody, but yeah, I don't. Whatever. You know.
No, but I'm just saying they're idiots. You know, they're people. I mean, you can't train an idiot.
Mm.
An idiot will be an idiot. What they are, and the correlation to what these trolls are.
Mm.
They're fucking idiots. Well, there are a lot of successful people. Bullshit. I don't give a goddamn how successful they think they are. They've got to have some fucking malady or abnormality somewhere going on in that fucking brain, and their septic brain.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, we are really successful people. You can't be that fucking successful if you're fucking harassing
Well,
another
here's the
man.
thing.
You don't even fucking know.
Here's the thing I didn't realize, George. They were the ones who were fucking with me had all the time in the world because they were successful. They didn't have to do a lot of stuff in their life. They were young. Some of them, they had jobs they could literally work at their computer and do this stuff. They were doing stuff from their work because their jobs were so lax. And they have a lot of vacation time, and that was why they had the freedom. They weren't stuck in a job or in school or some other task where it's like they didn't have the time to do it. They had the time because their job offered them that kind of options, a lot of vacation and downtime, and that's why they're able to do it. Some of them were computer programmers making crazy money writing code.
Yeah, you give them too much credit. You give them too much damn credit. I mean, whatever. I mean, there's got to be some abnormality there in the brain somewhere. There's got to be some abnormality or some crazy thought pattern or whatever. I mean, to me, once a troll, always a fucking troll.
Right.
The damn what they think they are, who they are, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm not going to allow them to get the best of me.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to do it.
I mean, here's the thing, George. Like I keep saying that. I'll say this again, but I'll say it from a different angle. They would fucking get more upset with you if you stop playing their game. That would actually be the ultimate troll job on them.
But you see, Chris, I have ignored them. And you know what they did when I ignored them 2 years ago?
No, what happened?
Sean Brennan comes out and does the video that I'm dead.
Oh, and who saw that? Just the trolls, or did regular people see it?
Regular people saw it.
Yeah.
I ignored them for God knows how long, and Sean Brennan said, "Oh well, it leaves me this pleasure. I don't know how. It's so surreal, and saying that basically that I'm dead." And it's just how fucking desperate. How fucking desperate do you have to be? So if I drop the case Is it going to stop them? No, I don't think it is. I think that I will be on my rocking chair talking about this in 20 years from
now. Yeah. They'll write a book about it.
20 to 30 years from now, I'll be on my rocking chair talking about this shit.
Yeah.
And damn, and I don't want to be doing that. 25 years of my 50 years on this earth, I've been doing that TV. Half of my life, I've been doing that TV show. 25 years of my 50 years, half of my life, I've been doing that TV show. Half of my life, I've been doing that TV show. I've enjoyed doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Half of my life, I've enjoyed doing the TV show. It all started as a bet that whether we could be on TV or not. I said, if that racist black guy can be on TV, so can I. A racist old black guy was, that always talked about whitey and all that shit. And I said, well, fucking A, we can do that. And then sure enough, it came to fruition. And people that knew me, oh my God, the people that fucking knew me, they're fucking, we're just going off because of jealousy. They're fucking jealous. Based upon jealousy.
Right.
And then one thing led to another. And then local trolls, and then local people calling up the station, death threats, local death threats, troll threats and whatnot, local stuff. And then it went on the internet. Getting my BMW worked on at a BMW 3 Series convertible. One of the best cars I ever had. I don't know if you've ever watched the show when I was on the strip of Vegas. Did you ever see the show where we filmed where we're in Vegas?
No, I didn't see that.
I've got it in the archive. I can pull it out. It's probably on VHS Vegas. The strip where we're on the strip of Vegas, and and I'm driving my 3 Series BMW. We drove cross country. I've been to Vegas 16 times. I've driven it 8 and flown it 8. So there's a significant amount, 8 and 8 to 16. So there's a big significant amount of time. I've driven to New Orleans. I've driven to Dallas. I've driven to Detroit. I've been to Vegas so many times. I've driven to Los Angeles. I've driven to Florida. Driven to New York. I even went up to Massachusetts. That was I actually had I had a fair in 2014 that I took this guy that couldn't take a plane or a train. Well, the reason why he couldn't take a plane or a train because he had.
What did he have? What did he have, George? You didn't break up. You broke up. What did he have?
Apparatus and paraphernalia.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy. On the Dodge Caravan going through the George Washington Bridge, and here's this guy doing something. I said, "Hey, the fuck are you doing?" Well, don't worry about it. I've already paid you $600. You're going to get $600 more from me. Don't worry about it. I said, I should be charging you a whole hell lot more than that.
So he was a
and
dealer?
You're not doing fucking... Yeah. I said, yeah. So he didn't want to take a plane or a train. He paid me half, $600, and he paid me the other half of $600, $1,200. I should have charged him a hell lot more than that. And I told him, I said, buddy, I said, you probably want to be dropped off here on the George Washington Bridge. And that's what's going to end up fucking happening. Oh, no, I'm paying you. I said, you put that shit away.
Yeah. And
you don't put that shit away, I'm going to drop you off right here. You can't do that. I said, watch me.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. And he was going to Boston. So it took forever to get to fucking Boston. Ever go to Boston. It took forever to get to Boston, and I drove right through Fenway. I came from the back end, and I drove right through Fenway, and it was the Sox and the Cubs, Red Sox and Cubs, and they were playing. And I said, shit, man. I said, fuck it. I said, I want to get back home.
Yeah.
So I got back. I had no fucking idea where I was. I actually we went to Rhode Island.
Oh.
I'm thinking that we're in Massachusetts, and then we took it to fucking Rhode Island. So it took longer. What the fuck? I just like, let me get this motherfucker out of my car. So finally, we finally get to Massachusetts, and he's staying at a fucking hotel. I said, there you go. He said, I said, well, I'll mail it. I said, you ain't mailing me nothing. We're going to go to an ATM right fucking now.
That's smart.
Well, I'm good. I said, you fucking think that I was born at night? Yeah, I was born tonight, but I wasn't born last night. I said, give me your fucking bank card or let me hold on to something. We're going to go to an ATM. Well, he pulled the rest of the $600 out. I said, have a nice fucking day. I said, I should have charged you a whole hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah. I put you at risk.
Huh?
You were at risk because he was a dealer.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, just fucking, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So then I left, and then I made it. I was determined to go through 3 states, and then I couldn't. So I went to Connecticut, and I think I crashed somewhere in Connecticut, and then I've been all over. I mean,
Yeah, I can tell.
I've driven. Yeah, I've been fucking all over. So then I Connecticut, and then I went right back to that George Washington Bridge. I'm telling you, New York. Oh my God, I have no desire, no fucking desire. I went through that state. I went through it up and I went through it down. I would have no desire to ever go through that state again, and I would have no desire to ever go through New Jersey.
Well, we know who lives
no
in.
desire to
Well,
go through New Jersey.
you know who you can visit in New Jersey, right?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, George,
It's
yeah. Listen, George, I'm starting to fall asleep now. I got to get up a little earlier than usual tomorrow morning. So
yeah.
why don't I let you go? Why don't you relax and get some sleep, and then hopefully you can think about everything we talked about. Maybe.
No, I don't want to. I'm not going to have these fuckers control me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have these fuckers control me. I'm going to speak my mind. When I get angry is when they. I think I get angry because when I look on the internet and look at my name and I see this shit. When I look at my name and I see all this horse shit. I see all this horse shit, it angers the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
So.
That's what they do. That's what they did.
No, that's what they do, no doubt. Fuck it. All right, man. Well, look, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. You have a good night, all right?
Okay, what's up?
All right, bye.